Good evening. This is the news from the studios of MPTV at Moore Park.
Coming up in tonight's programme,
there's a special report on recycling at Moore Park. We discover how the school is doing its bit for the future of the planet.
This year's fireworks were voted the best ever, but how's the display all put together? An MPTV crew will be going behind the scenes.
And more of the latest sports news with footage from yesterday's exciting match against Hillstone.
All this and more on MPTV tonight.
Exciting news for the Moore Park Girl Boarders. The old laundry room has had a makeover, and last Friday the new carpet was laid. All it needs now is the new furniture, and the room will be a stylish new dorm for the youngest members of the boarding area.
On November the 11th, Moore Park joined in with 2 minutes silence to remember all those who fought in the World Wars. Today, the headmaster and a couple of pupils went to a remembrance mass in Ludlow, and we can see them wearing poppies to show their support.
Yesterday, the Moore Park First rugby team was expecting to play a match at Hillstone, but unfortunately Hillstone had to cancel due to being decimated by a bug. We have played and beaten their team once this term, but yesterday was going to be the first match ever for some of our players, so the cancellation was quite disappointing.
Today, 4 of Moore Park pupils are competing in the Monmouth Challenge against many other schools. We are pleased to bring you breaking news. The team have made it into the second round.
We associate this time of year with the annual school firework display. We went behind the scenes of this year's pyrotechnic extravaganza.
Every year Moore Park lays on a spectacular firework display, an extravaganza of rockets, bangs and flashes set to music. But a show like this doesn't happen by accident, so we turned up early to watch it all being prepared. A lot of planning goes into a display of this scale. For a start, it needs a big sound system to provide music that won't be completely drowned out by the bangs. One of the special features of the fireworks site is the lake, and it's a tradition that each display includes a pyrotechnic waterfall on the island. How is it set off? By remote control, and that means a cable has to be run under the water. Just to be sure, the team tests a detonator to check that all systems are go.
I'm going to press this button here. If a light comes on here, it means the circuit's okay. All right? And that's fine.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Most of the ground fireworks, known as cakes, are let off by hand, and placing them calls for careful planning and the occasional argument about how to arrange them.
But I want to have them in, well, I don't think that's a good idea. I want to have zones, okay?
For safety, many of them have to be dug into the ground.
Okay.
And now it's the evening. The bonfire looks as if it will burn for weeks, but the wood is so dry it quickly reduces in size, and the excitement is building as crowds arrive and get stuck into the barbecue and the bar.
50p.
Take 2, Cheers.
Finally it's time. Everything goes quiet and the magic begins.
brilliant. Good music, good fireworks, good food, good bar, good evening.
I thought the fireworks were fantastic. It's the best display Moore Park has ever had.
It went pretty well. We were pleased. We got our timings right. A couple of rockets that went off in the rack that you might have seen, which was a bit of a worry, but we were all wearing our safety equipment, so everything was safe.
We've had a fantastic evening here at the bar. Sold out of just about everything.
I think it was our best ever.
My goodness, a lot of work went into that display. But it was all worthwhile. It seems a good time was had by all.
Next, a taste of Asia with our exclusive footage of last Wednesday's Indian evening. Year 8 put a large amount of work into organising a wonderful evening of entertainments. Let's see what they got up to.
Year 8 have organised a social Indian evening to raise money for the Pramanda orphanage. The food was proper Indian food and it tasted lovely.
It was a wonderful evening for children and grown-ups to get together and have a lovely night.
Had no money.
A group of Moore Park girls put together a short Indian play based on the story Ramadita to entertain the audience.
Everyone was delighted on how much money Year 8 had raised.
Here is Mrs. Jones's thought on how well Year 8 did.
It was great to hear that you have raised £200 on the sale of Christmas cards and greetings cards and £100 on the raffle. Well done and congratulations to all of you in Year 8.
As we